We live? Well, let's do it. DEG. Granddaughter. 4:30 in the building. Yeah. Big game, we talk that. Made a path, we walk that. Skills max, streets got a bag, that's a real win. Never lost that, this dead end gaming. You know how we do. BZ and the granddad. That's player one, that's player two. New, we gon' talk about it. Review, we gon' talk about it. PlayStation, Xbox, Nintendo, we gon' talk about it. Can't forget that PC. Best around this web B. Special guest from 9/11 right up out that family tree. We got it. Sonic's traveling real fast. Leveled up, but we the final boss. So what else to go with this podcast? It's dead end gaming. Finna hit the mark. On point like the sharpest dart. If you tuned in, just know you smart. Press start.
What up? What's good? What's good, everybody? What's up? Go ahead, make sure I got you, man. You know what I'm saying? I got you. I got the camera up. Don't worry. We are live.
Is the camera on me?
Yes, the camera is on you. We are live. Episode 221. You know, we fresh, man. You know, after that month layoff, man, we fresh, bro. We back. We back.
I'm telling you, bro. We back at it. We back in the game, baby.
We not musty no more.
Nah, so fresh deodorant. I bought 2 packs of deodorant just for this occasion. We not musty.
Brought 2 packs. 2 packs of the thing. Damn. But yes, man, as always, appreciate you guys listening. Appreciate you guys watching. We live. We a little bit late, but you know what? We gonna be all right. We gonna make this thing work. We gonna have a good time, man. You know what I'm saying?
You know how we get down?
Yeah.
Fast will be late.
Yeah, fast be late, but you know we gonna make it work, man. We gonna make it work. So like I said, if you listen, this is part 1 of 2-part episodes. So of course, we split these episodes in 2, so you're getting your first part today if you listen to this on a Friday, and then next Friday will be part 2 of this episode. So yes, part 1 we're gonna cover some Mario Alarmo, as you would say, Granddad. We're gonna talk about some EA doing some shady stuff. They doing some shady stuff to us. We're gonna touch on that as well.
We'll talk about it.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about that as well. And then what else we got? What was the other 2 I'm forgetting?
Oh, Netflix.
Yes. Netflix and hey, hold on, player. Y'all got that one, player.
Right. Hey, we thought we had it. We
don't got nothing to show y'all. We good. We ain't
got shit over here.
We ain't got shit over here. And Sakurai. Sakurai. I'm saying his name right? Sakurai. Okay.
The godfather of Smash.
Yes, he's working on something. He got something cooking. So we definitely gonna touch on that today. And in the second part, Granddad got a funny game for us. We're gonna play in the second part. That is part 2. That's gonna be.
I thought about it. It's gonna be a good time.
That's gonna be funny.
A little bit of play on the game password with gaming related, and me and B, how we gonna get. So stay tuned for that.
Stay tuned. And then also we're gonna close it out with live questions from you guys. So with that being said, Granddad, what games have you been playing this week?
Ah, man, you know how it is.
I got the clip. Hold on, let me get the clip. Let me get the clip. Let me get the clip.
Get it in, bro. Let me talk to you.
Let me get the clip.
Get that clip ready. Get that beam footage ready.
I got it.
We out here.
Okay, why is it
fuzzy? Your boy's putting in the work. Now look, I am in chapter 4.
I don't know why that game. Why it's fuzzy. I don't know why the gameplay is coming up fuzzy.
You got me looking all kinds of 240p.
Bruh, I don't know. Okay, there we go.
Yeah, it's called up. So, yeah. But no. So right now, I'm heavy in it. 4th chapter right now. So the clip you're watching right now is me. Actually, I found this secret world. So if you don't know, Wukong has these secret areas in most of their chapters. So this is a boss fight for me to get something called a vessel. A vessel is sort of like an extra thing that you can help, your character help Son Wukong fight and gives you special abilities. So This motherfucker was tough, and I had to fight the Scorpion Lord before this, who was also tough. So you had to beat one motherfucker twice to get to this area. Then you had to beat the Scorpion Lord to get to this motherfucker, and then you had to beat this motherfucker so I can get what I need to get, and I got it. But now I got to go to the main big bad boss, which I'm still on right now, and that motherfucker's tough. But no, I'm loving this game. The game is progressively getting more and more difficult, but also I'm loving just the story, the progression. I'm loving the in every new enemy that shows up is just more amazing and more tough and more challenging than the last. And I love to see the progression of this game. I'm kind of low key upset that I know I'm close to finishing this game most likely because I'm gonna miss it. But man, I'm loving it, man. I'm loving it, and I'm out here. Look at me. I'm out here. You know.
You
I got my
What chapter? This is chapter 5. You're on. This chapter 5 fight.
4. This is 4.
This chapter 4. Okay.
This is the purple because I'm on Purple Mountain. I think Purple Mountain's what it's called. The secret area.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Let me ask you. So do you know how many chapters is in this game?
I think there's 5 or 6 from what I kind of cheated and said how many chapters are here. I think I saw 5 or 6, but I know it ain't that. I know just how much I played this game, and I know based on how the lore is going, every area has been focused on these different like banes. So you got the thunder, the fire, the cold, the ice, and then you have poison. So I'm on the poison area right now. So I feel like if I'm at the poison area and I've already done the other ones, that means I got at least probably 1, maybe 2 more chapters to go. Because I don't know, maybe not, but I'm just assuming. But
okay,
hey, I'm here for the ride. I'm here for the ride.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say. I'll let you just keep on. You know, I'm not.
I know I'm about to be at the end of this chapter though, because once I beat this other boss, I feel like that's gonna be the end of that chapter, and then I'll be going into maybe the last chapter. Maybe the second to last chapter, but look, we here until.
Oh, so that's the transformation you like doing? I'm peeping the transformation. Which transformation?
Yeah, so I did so I like this one because it freezes them, but also because I like doing the freeze joint because it kind of like because you got to immobilize too, but this sort of like gives me like 2 immobilizers in a way, or more than 2, because like the other ones recharge, and this one doesn't take up any mana, so it charges back up, but it doesn't really affect your mana. So I like to have it, and I've got my skill tree set up to where it charges up. It should be, so it gives me a good chance in a boss fight to have it at least 2 to 3 times. Yeah, so I fuck with it.
Oh yeah, you use him too, the headbutt dude, man. He be doing some damage, bro. You got him maxed out? You got him maxed out?
Yep, I sure do.
Yeah, bro.
So I use him, and then I use the other dude who he kind of like has the little stick that he sticks in the ground, and it gives you a buff.
Yeah, and it makes you yep. I know. I can't remember his name, but I know exactly who you're talking about.
Right. So those are the 2 that I've been using the most out of all of them, because the other ones are cool, but I don't feel like they really do much of anything.
Yeah.
Those two I feel do the most as far as damage, and because I want something that's gonna give me a lot of damage. So either it's a direct damage with a headbutt, or I'll usually do the other one with the dude who does the buff, and then I'll do the pluck a mini and get my clones coming out, and then we just jump these motherfuckers. That's what we do. We just jump these motherfuckers.
So I see you like that. You like that thrush stance. The thrush stand. That's a go-to.
Yeah. Yeah, so when I charge up my when I do my charge up thing, even though I have been using the stand the regular smash stance, because you can charge up your heavy attack while moving, but I feel like the thrust stance when it's maxed out, when you do your heavy attack, it stuns them way faster and way easier, and you got that distance, so you don't have to worry about getting up close and personal to hit the attack. So it's a better I feel like it's a better move. So yeah, man.
Yeah, this game's so sweet, man. This shit is so good, man. It's so good.
So I'm telling you right now, man,
I am so glad I finished it. I can't wait for the DLC. I cannot wait for the DLC they're gonna drop early next year.
Oh man, I'm telling you, bro. That's why I'm trying to hurry to finish this, man, because I want to make sure I'm ready for it too.
And me too. Yep, man. That thing is dope. It's pretty much the only one you've been kind of getting a chance to play.
So that's I played that, and then I also I tried to upload the clip, but it didn't upload properly. But I also did start my career on Undisputed. Your boy's out here. I'm a lightweight. I think I was bouncing between lightweight and welterweight, but I think I chose lightweight. and I just finished my first tournament. I got a coach, and now they want me to get a cut man.
Yep.
So here's how I feel about it, because now this is my first time actually sitting with it and playing it. The movement is good. The movement's good. The punches are snappier. I will say, I do not like the knockdowns animations.
Yeah.
I do like.
Yeah.
I do not, and I feel nothing when I knock somebody down. You know, like even though like when you do a really hard hit and it does that little like flashing, snapping motion on the screen, I don't see why we can't get that as the knockdown animation. Because when I did a fight earlier, I hit somebody with a body shot, and they just kind of like bent over and then like slowly dropped to their knees, and that was it. But it wasn't even like impactful looking. It just looked like, oh, that kind of hurt, and then it just don't hit. Those knockdown animations don't hit, and then it cuts to just a regular them in the middle of the ring. It just doesn't feel the way I want it to feel. I want them to update that and change that. They need, and that's a patch. They can do that.
Yeah.
Also, I think you mentioned this too, the stamina. I feel like
the stamina balance. They got to work on that. They got to work on the stamina balance.
Stamina balance is crazy out of whack. I feel like
they got to work on that.
I feel like I got way too tired, way too fast. Yep. My opponent did not.
Bruh. And yes.
Man, I'm like, why am I getting so gassed? And I thought maybe because I'm a new character, I got to get my skills up. I said, even still, I shouldn't be getting this gassed this fast. So that's another thing that I wish that, and I think maybe hopefully with updates, yeah, but also just upgrading my character. But even when I even just to test it out, I went to just a general quick match and a real fighter, and I still found myself gassing out too fast. And it wasn't like I was in there just throwing haymaker. I was, switching it up, timing my punches. But I just felt like, that needs to be fixed. Those are my only really two gripes. And also, I just feel like, and maybe because I haven't fought, I did one arena thing, but I feel like the atmosphere, like when you're actually fighting, I feel like the atmosphere could be a little bit more livelier. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, but where you fought at though? So you did a tournament.
So I did the tournament. I know I was in like the warehouse or nothing, but I did do but I think I need to be in like an actual arena fight. So when I do arena fight, I want to see how that feels.
Yeah, it's different. It's different. It's different.
Because the thing is, even with Fight Night, those little in the boxing, in the training in the boxing gym and stuff like that. Even those fights, even though you weren't in an arena, you still felt the energy in that room. You felt like the other boxers watching you and the trainer. You felt that energy. I felt like you don't really get that the same way in this game. Again, these are all things that can be updated and patched. Other than those things, I like the game. I like the movement. I like the roster. I like,
it got a solid roster. Yep, I agree.
The customization of building your character is way more intuitive than I thought it was. It's way more detailed than it was.
It is.
I'll give them that. I'll definitely give them that. And I see nothing but upside for this game. I see that this game can only go up from here. So me personally, I like it. I'm going to continue to play it. I'm going to continue to develop it, and I hope they continue to develop it. It's not a wow game, but it's not trash. So I'm in the middle. Like your homeboy's at like a good 6.5 to 7. I'm right there with it right now, and I think it has room to improve. But I like it. But hopefully, like I said, over time, we get those small improvements. They fix those things, patches, updates, and we get the full potential of this game.
Yes, I agree. The games that I've been, that's all you've been playing? I'm sorry. I'm about to say the games I've been playing.
Oh, that's it. Just those two.
Okay. So, I've been playing some, I didn't have no footage. Like I said, I was dealing with some family stuff, with the in-laws. But I mean, I got a chance. I was playing some more Diablo, Vessel of Hatred, the new expansion that dropped a couple weeks ago. I've been on that, working with the new class, the Spiritborn. Oh man, I got that thing, and I'm definitely got to show y'all some footage next time when we talk, because I got this built in God mode. So I'm playing some Diablo, playing some more Kill Knight. That's if you just want a nice a $15 game to play with just nothing but action, Kill Knight. That is such a fun game, man. It's dope as hell, man. It's like if you just want something fast paced and easy, that's the game right there, man. That shit is so much fun. Definitely been playing some of that. And then, you know, just like you, and y'all know I streamed this last week on here on this channel. Undisputed. Playing me some Undisputed, man. I was taking my creative player, my BZ430 middleweight into the middleweight circuit. I was fighting, you know, everybody from Sean Porter to Roy Jones, 1993 Roy Jones, Canelo Alvarez, Sugar Ray Leonard, Sugar Ray. Everything is on recorded. I did not take an ass whooping from nobody. Like I did not catch L's. I did not catch L's. I think I did get knocked down a couple of times, but like, yeah, I got back up and I pretty much outpointed him.
It's about getting back up, but you don't get knocked down.
Yeah. And the viewers, the fans, y'all saw it, man. Like, and that was my complaint last week when I was playing this. Granddad was like, bruh, they got to work on this stamina. They got to work on this stamina balance because, bruh, we got to like the 10th round. My stamina is like at 50-something%. My opponent's stamina was like 98. I'm like, bruh, how is his stamina still 98%, bro?
Throwing the same amount of punches I'm throwing,
and if not, even more. Bro. Even in some cases, they throwing more punches than me. And I'm talking about they throwing hooks, heavy haymakers, and I'm like, why are they not more tired than I am? I'm up here throwing jabs, straights, you know, a little bit of hooks to the bodies here and there. That's it. Yeah. Like they up here, they throwing haymakers trying to kill me, and I come back and I'm like, wait a minute, why is my stamina just fading away, and they shit just staying right at 98%, bro? That shit was crazy. Right. So yeah, man, I was like, man, this is crazy. So yeah, I play Hades, King Karma. But yeah, Undisputed, man. Like I said, I was just complaining. Y'all saw me. If you want to look at the footage last week, go look at it. I was like, man, I'm probably gonna get my ass whooped streaming it, because when I was thinking about that last week, I'm like, man, I'm about to stream some of this. I'm probably gonna get my ass whooped on camera, but nope, man. I prevailed. I was fighting the top dogs. Like I said, I started with Sean Porter. Then I who did I fight next? I went from like Sean Porter, then to somebody else. It was all popular, you know, name fighters or whatever. So yeah, man, and I finished it out with Sugar Ray Robinson, man. I like, let me take on the GOAT. I beat the GOAT. I beat him. I took on the GOAT.
So you the champ now? Or
well, yeah. Well, in my career, yeah, I've been playing a lot through my career as well. I ended up becoming undisputed in the middleweight. My guy was middleweight. I was a middleweight. My blocking style was Philly shell. My punching style was Philly shell, and my fight stats, I was more like I was an outboxer, like a speed, more like jabs and straights and good stamina. So that's how I kind of circled my guy around. Like it was like a speedster guy, throwing quick jabs, throwing counters and stuff like that. So I was kind of like that. So yeah, I went to middleweight, moved up the ranks, man. I was fighting. As I was getting up in the ranks, I started fighting those big names, bro. I was fighting the Sugar Ray Leonards and the Sugar Ray Robinsons, the Roy Jones and the Canelo Alvarez, and yeah, I was fighting all them cats, man. That shit was crazy. That shit, and I end up
them Showtime checks,
and I end up
HBO checks.
Yeah, and it's dope too because like in between fights, like if you slack off, if you're not in the gym enough, you can gain weight, and if you're not weight ready for your fight. You can, and it's so real because if you don't train good and if you don't keep your weight good, you're gonna come in the fight sloppy. You know what I'm saying? So you got to make sure that you fight ready, bro. That shit is crazy. And what's so real about it? Like during training camp, either you can get injured or your opponent can get injured, and then the fight can get canceled. It'd be like fight was canceled, opponent suffered a serious hand injury or something like that. I'm like, bro, that's like real. That's like really real. Like I like how they really dived into this career mode and made that like that. The only thing besides the stamina, I wish like during your career you can like move up and down in weight class. Like if you be like, okay, I'm undisputed in this weight class. Let me move up and see and try my luck. You know, if I'm middleweight, let me try my luck at light heavyweight. You know what I'm saying? Like let me try and see what I can. I wish they let you do that during your career mode. It's like, you know, go up in weight class or go down in weight class like in your career. I think that'd be dope. I think that'd be dope if they do that. Because I know in fight night you can like. But you only had to be a champion in your division. Like you can't just be like a ranked number 10 guy and be like I'm going up or whatever. Like you got to be a champion in your weight before you can move up to a different weight class. So I wish they had throw that in there. But other than that, solid roster. I feel like they got a lot of people, but they don't got a lot of people. If that makes sense. Like I still feel like it's some. Yeah. And you know what? Maybe they might have like some. Purchase some more fighter packs where you can be like for this fighter pack for $20 you get such and such. You might. So hopefully they might add some of that later on. They just have to work on that stamina balance. I hope they fix that. Like that shit is insane, bro. Like it's no way you go through 10 rounds of boxing and I'm halfway tired and
you barely tired.
Yeah, and then the other guy barely tired, bro, and still sharp and still throwing quick punches and stuff. It's like, bro, but I was still winning. So,
yeah.
Speaking on that, man, it's definitely a good. For this to be like not a big time gaming company or whatever. Like, because I know they've been working on this game for like years. This game was worth the purchase. It was definitely for someone that's been dying for a boxing game. And I remember from the time I played it on Steam when they played the beta, and I was like, they got to work on such and such. They worked on what I was afraid of, and when the game came out, it was the final product. I was like, okay, cool. I'm happy with this. This is definitely good. Like I said, It's not a perfect game, but it's definitely worth playing. If you're a fan of boxing and you like a boxing game, it'll
scratch that. It'll scratch the itch for sure. As long as they make those improvements, we here for it.
Yeah,
but what we not here for?
What we not here for?
What we not here for
is EA, man. EA on that punk shit,
bringing his raggedy ass out the woodwork.
Y'all see this?
Oh, y'all like boxing again?
I got it up. Yeah, I got it up. I got to pull it up right here, man. Yeah, Fight Night. Yeah, after seeing all the hoopla and the positive, from Undisputed. Now there's some suckers. We've been begging. We have been begging EA. All these UFC games they've been making, we've been begging them like, bruh, can y'all please make another boxing game? Please. Y'all haven't made a boxing game since 2011. Like, please give us another boxing game. They just ignored us, and now somebody else has stepped in. They're like, oh, okay. Like, you know what?
Maybe we will. You know what it's like, B? It's like that one bad girl, that one fine ass girl that you've been trying to holler at, and she ain't giving you no play. No play. You've been at it for years.
Yeah,
she got something going on, but she ain't giving it to you. So you're like, all right, fuck it. And then all of a sudden, this new chick walk in and she look good too, but she giving you the attention you want and you've been craving. And all of a sudden, here she come. Here come this other chick. Oh, that's your new little girl. That's your new little girl. Well, you know what? That's exactly what the situation is. That's exactly what the situation is.
Yeah, it's crazy. I don't like it, bro. I don't like it.
EA had all the time in the world.
Bro, they had 13 years.
13 whole ass years of us begging and pleading for them. And all it took was 1 month for this game to be out for them to be like, I guess we'll consider bringing it back. What?
Right.
We want to see if there's still a market for boxing games. We want to see if it's still gonna sell. Bro, what is 13 years of people begging you, telling you?
Begging you.
Yes, there is a market for it. Nobody told you to stop making Fight Night. The only reason you stopped making it is because you want to go get the UFC bag. That's the only reason why.
Bruh.
Because you want to start making UFC games and you just left Fight Night to die. Nobody here was like, oh man, I'm over Fight Night, or I don't want no more Fight Nights. Nobody ever said that. Y'all just stopped making them. So what are we talking about, EA? What we talking about?
Yeah, man, it's messed up. I mean, it's like, in a way, it's like, okay, is this going to kind of help steel start sharpening steel type of thing? You know what I'm saying? Because I know we've been kind of wanting, at least with sports games, we've been kind of wanting that for a while. At least, if back when NBA Live used to be good and 2K was still good, like it was a kind of steel sharpen steel type of thing. So, that's the only positive that's the only positive look I'm spinning on this one. Even though I'm like, man, EA, y'all some hoe asses for doing this, because all these damn UFC games y'all been making, no boxing game. We've been begging y'all for a boxing game. Y'all came back with a NCAA football for the first time in 10 years. So it's like, bruh, like,
come on.
Yeah, it's
if
like,
you're gonna do it.
Like, do it. But then I hope the people that do was it Steel City? I think that's the. I think that's Steel City.
Steel City. And
yeah. So I hopefully this don't discourage them to keep pushing their game forward. Like Steel sharper steel. If they're like, oh yeah, y'all want to get back into this? Oh okay, we got y'all. But my thing is this though. EA probably. The bag is probably bigger, so they can the chance of them having like a better roster of boxers, that could be a thing, but at this point it might be who can get the license, who gonna pay the most, who gonna break the bank for the to get the license of boxers and all that stuff. But if the gameplay is, if Undisputed improves in their gameplay and look like, hey EA, what y'all gonna do, then. Who knows, man? Who knows? Maybe this can be one of them, like I said, steel sharpen steel situation. I don't know, but I'm still mad at EA for saying that because it's like we here we are happy, we bathed in our Undisputed, and then here go EA. Oh, we got y'all.
Oh man, I swear, bro. That's what I'm talking. Like that.
EA got the bag.
When you send me this, man, I was so annoyed by this, bro.
I was like, man, they some hoes. They are some hoes.
Yo, some whole ass niggas for that, bro. Like we was begging for this game for so long.
Hoes,
and
man.
It took at least let the new nigga live. Come on, let him go. You waited a month, less than a month,
and EA,
now you coming out the woodwork.
EA got that bag, bro. EA got that bag too. So that's the thing about it, man.
That's the problem. That's what worries me too. But like you said, they got the bag, and they gonna drop them. Here's what they gonna do, they gonna sit like some hoes. They gonna sit and they gonna wait and let Undisputed. They gonna see just how far Undisputed goes. They gonna see, just how much it's the same. And if Undisputed makes these changes and it becomes like that boxing game, I guarantee, give it about 2-3 years, EA gonna come out the woodwork with a fight night and they gonna dump the bag like crazy, and every boxer you could ever imagine is gonna be in that game. Mm-hmm. Even they gonna drop so much of a bag. They gonna bring fake boxers out. They gonna bring Rocky Balboa. that's how crazy they gonna go with it. And then they gonna give you everything that fight night. They gonna make this a whole thing. The soundtrack gonna go crazy. They gonna drop the bag. You gonna get the high quality soundtrack. Mm-hmm. I mean everything, bro. I'm telling you. And a small part of me is gonna be like, yeah, I'm here for it. And we gonna buy the game regardless if it comes out. But like, man, doing it this way is so just grimy and kind of a punk move, bro.
It's grimy
because like we wanted this, and you just waiting like we wanted this. It's like
for the longest.
It's like the hood. It's like you knew it's like the hood knew it wanted a chicken restaurant. And you had the best chicken, but you didn't want to give us a restaurant, and then a new chicken spot pops up, and now you all of a sudden want to build a chicken spot across the street after 13 years. Nah, that's some sucker shit, bro. Like, where was you at this whole time? But man, like competition, like you said, steel sharpens steel, and I think I would love to have two boxing. I mean, if out of all this we end up with two well-made boxing games, we won. Because we went from having none,
right, to two of them, bruh.
Hey, if that's the case, we need to be thanking Undisputed. We need to be thanking Undisputed because it lit the fire under EA's ass that we've been trying to lit for years. Mm-hmm. So we had matches. They brought a blowtorch in this motherfucker.
Exactly. Christian, thanks for the sub, man. 14 months. Thank you, brother. Thank you.
Appreciate that.
Appreciate you.
But yeah. So we'll keep our eye out on this story as what is rumor, because as of now it's just
this is a rumor. Yep.
But we'll keep an eye out on things, and I swear if I see a trailer for Fight Night, half me gonna be excited, the other half gonna be like, these punk ass motherfuckers.
We probably gonna see one sometime next year.
I don't think that soon. I think.
Maybe honestly, summer. Maybe summertime of next year. You never know.
They might do an announcement, like a little, Fight Night is back. They'll do like a little live action announcement, thing with whoever it could be, their poster or cover star or cover boxer, and then it'll probably another year later we'll start seeing like gameplay and things like that. So we'll probably get that if anything, but we'll see, man. But look, in the meantime, please support Undisputed. Even if, please, like I say, me and B said it. I got the game. B's got the game. We've played it. Yes, it's got its little things here and there, but those are improvable things. But support this game. If you are a fan of boxing games and the boxing genre, as of now, this is all we got. So let's support it so we can make sure we still got it, just in case EA stay on that sucker shit. They say they pump faking. They could be pump faking too. You never know.
Pump
They've been
faking
doing it for 13 years.
Pump faking like a mofo.
Straight up. But you know who ain't pump faking?
Who?
Nintendo, because they pump waking.
Uh-oh.
Up, niggas. Pump waking up, nigga. You know what I tried, bro.
I know. I know you did. I know you did. I know you did.
But
I know you
did. What I'm trying
did.
to say is, Nintendo got clocks now, bro. Alarm ones. The Alarmo was here, y'all.
The Alarmo.
You ever thought about waking up to some Mario? You thought about waking up to your favorite Nintendo characters? Well, Nintendo thought about it and they giving it to us, bro. The Nintendo Alarmo has been announced. Man,
can't you make like your own custom alarm like on your phone? You know what I mean?
Yeah, but you can't do it like this. Look, it's got the Nintendo font, the Mario style. It's got all look.
I feel like with our phones, the technology of our phones, we can kind of freak this and do it ourselves.
Yeah, I mean possibly. It's a cash grab. And I think, this will be good for the kids. This is what the kids are gonna want, or adults who ain't got no life, or really, I don't know, man. I don't know what grown ass a person would want this, even though they showing.
But I bet that shit $200, bro.
And it's gonna be taxing. But like, I get it. I mean, a Switch, a new Switch would have been a great announcement, but instead they give us an alarm clock. They're not playing with us, bro. They're playing with our lives, bro.
We can do this on our phone.
These niggas said, hey, we getting a new console? Nah, y'all gonna get this alarm clock.
Y'all get this alarm clock. What, bruh?
And these motherfuckers will sell too. I know they is. I know they gonna sell, bro.
No way this is gonna sell, bruh.
Bro, you already know it's gonna sell, bro. Somebody looking at this right now, they're like, yo, I need that. I'm trying to wake up to,
Man, if that shit is over $100, I am gonna laugh.
Right?
No way that shit is over $100, bro.
Bro, who trying to wake up to the Ocarina of Time playing, bro? Hey, look, apparently people who trying to wake up to some good old Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong is here. Like, look, I'm telling you, there's a market for this, bro. It ain't us, but somebody gonna want this shit. Okay. Now, as I'm watching this footage, it's only like teenagers. I ain't seeing like no grown adults, which they're trying to market it probably to like the teens and the kids, which is a smart move. But also it tracks your motion, which is kind of freaky to me. This is the thing that works. It's tracking your motion, and the way you sleep. It's watching you sleep. I don't need my alarm clock to watch me sleep. Motherfucker, just wake me up when I'm ready to wake up. What you doing? You doing too much, Nintendo. See, that's weird to me.
Internet Raheem feels me. You can already do this. It's on your phone. The way these phones are so advanced, bruh. Look at this.
Yeah, but you can't do it in a Nintendo style.
Man, you can still customize it.
You can't get Bowser to do that. You can't get Bowser to show up in a tuxedo on the iPhone. Look, they got Mario Odyssey skins. Look, come on. Look, it's just a license. It's just a big licensing fest with an alarm clock. It's a novelty.
Man, this shit better not be over $100.
Man,
that price tag better be $29.99, bruh.
He said 20. You know damn well
that shit better be $29.95. Bro, I'm telling you
that clock. I'm telling you, they announced this right before the holiday season. You know the kid. Like I'm gonna tell you right now, if my son, I didn't show my son this on purpose. First of all, if my son even dares ask me for this damn clock.
Wait a minute.
I'm like, bro.
Y'all say it's $100. Are y'all guessing $100? Y'all found out that this is $100. This is hilarious. No way,
bro. Ain't nobody need this. Look at this. I get it. It's kind of cool looking for what it is, but I'm not. Look. Like, what alarm clock needs a free update? And you got to connect it to the internet and sleepy sounds? Nigga, I just want to sleep, bro. Like, look, I'm telling you.
Bruh, this shit is $100? Yeah. They are out their freaking minds.
Right?
If this is real, someone please confirm that this is for real.
I got a feeling I'm about to buy this for my son, bro.
This better be $29.95, bro. I'm telling you.
This shit, I'm about to buy. I know I'm gonna end up buying this for my fucking kid, bro. Don't be mad about it.
$29.95.
Man.
That is
Hourly
insane.
chimes. Man,
Bruh.
look, bro.
Are you kidding me? Are you freaking kidding me?
No, we're not.
Yo just said
We're
you better clank that card for Christmas.
Hey, bro, the card ain't. I don't know if the card gonna clank, bro, for this mid-January, bro. Was after Christmas, so so luckily, maybe I can get lucky because it's not gonna be available for Christmas. He ain't gonna want it, or he'll forget about it. He ain't said nothing about it. I ain't showed it to him. He ain't said nothing about it. But he got a Switch, and they be advertising like hell on that goddamn Switch, especially on that eShop. He gonna see it at some point. So I'm just hoping I hope he think it's stupid.
Bro, that is,
I think it's dumb.
That is wow. That is so wow.
But I think it's dumb. You think we all think? Look, I think overall everybody here think it's stupid. But we all know it's gonna sell.
It's stupid.
The Alarmo is gonna go. Trust me.
It's stupid.
And then, now I wish the next piece of hardware that Nintendo announced better be called a Switch 2 or a new console. I'm over it. All right, I'm tired of all this bullshit. Y'all playing around. Y'all playing. Okay. But who ain't playing?
I about to say, who ain't playing? Who ain't playing?
Who ain't playing?
Who ain't playing? Netflix.
They got nothing for you to play because these motherfuckers said shut it down,
man,
all the way. Man,
Netflix. They shut this shit down before we even got going.
Bro, Netflix. Okay, so if y'all don't know, Netflix had created a gaming division, and they were supposedly working on a AAA new IP to be released through their Netflix gaming division. Unfortunately, that ain't happening no more because the whole division got shut down. The whole thing. They was like, maybe they realized, hey, maybe this ain't the life for us. They realized they ain't about that gaming life. They realized, hey, making games ain't as easy as, streaming content because guess what? Y'all gotta actually develop the games. It's not the same Netflix is y'all just throwing money at these studios to create these shows and movies for y'all, and then y'all just put it on your platform. Whole different ball game. Y'all gotta actually build the shit. So I think they realized it's a little harder than they thought, and also very costly, and they shut it on down.
In this, I feel like this is another casualty of because didn't I feel like Fire Stick or Amazon Fire Stick tried to get into like their little gaming thing, like a gaming.
They all are, man. They're not the big three, bro.
Yeah,
they're not the big three. Yeah. They're trying to be, bro.
I feel like, yeah, because what's that? Stadia, Google Stadia. They tried their hand in it. Nothing.
Man,
I feel like somebody else tried their hand in it.
Sony or Microsoft, you ain't in the conversation, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Stop trying to get into the conversation. If you ain't Nintendo, Microsoft, or Sony, shut the fuck up. Okay?
Amazon's still struggling. Amazon's still struggling to keep up. I knew it. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Granddad.
I'm telling you, this ain't they pocket, bro.
Yeah, everyone's trying.
It's not there. Like everybody's tried and failed. Like you said, Google failed, Amazon's failing, Netflix failed. Like when are they gonna realize they not like them?
They're not like them.
Okay,
they're not like them.
Okay, you're not. Nintendo got old Japanese mafia money.
Yes, generational, bro.
Okay? Sony got money all over. Sony is one of the biggest conglomerates ever.
Yes,
and Microsoft. All I gotta say is Microsoft. That's it.
Yeah, because Microsoft, you got the double whammy. You got Xbox and PC gaming, pretty much.
Right.
So
and guess what? Microsoft. You got a computer that ain't a Apple. You using Microsoft.
And see,
which is the majority of everything.
Steam is still doing great because it's kind of based around the PC gaming world. It's PC. Right. So
yeah,
Steam not going nowhere.
And Steam what Steam is just a marketplace. Steam is just a PC gaming marketplace that these other companies like Steam isn't necessarily in the market of creating Steam games.
Right. No, they're not.
They're just a marketplace for where you go to if you have a PC, this is the place
to go. So,
yep. And it's not directly tied to, and they're a different market share than the console gaming, so they got that locked down. But the problem is Netflix and Amazon and all these other companies who were streaming companies that try to get into the gaming space, they really don't have a place to really settle in because the streaming of games has still not really taken off the way that people think. People still like to physically buy their games, whether it's digital or physical. we still like to buy our games. We don't really like the whole concept of I'm going to stream this game or buy this game via sort of a streaming platform, and I need to be subscribed to Netflix in order to pay this game. Yeah, we got Game Pass, but Game Pass is still tied to Microsoft, where you have that option, to use the service, or you can just go buy the game. With Netflix, I don't know if they have any partnerships with one of the big threes, or if they were just going to be like, hey, you're going to have to play it, through Netflix, and we're going to have a different peripheral, or like Stadia had, we have the controller that you would use. That still failed.
Yeah.
I don't care, man, because it's not their wheelhouse, man.
No, it's not.
Netflix don't need this. They don't need this. They making so much money off these series and these movies and these big deals that they got coming up. Like they don't need gaming. And and I think they realize that. I think they realize it's gonna fail most likely, or the development of the game wasn't what they thought it was gonna be. I don't know what this IP was, but I guess we'll never know.
Nope, because they're done. Hey, how's that little that portable game it's made by Steam, or it's like, what is it called?
The Steam Deck?
The Steam Deck, yeah. How is that still it's been pretty quiet crickets with that one. That's still holding up pretty good.
I think it was a moment. I'm pretty sure people still play their Steam Decks, but I think when it came out, there was a moment. I don't have one. I've thought about buying one, and I decided not to because I was like, am I really gonna play it? Because I barely play my Switch as it is, and the Steam Deck is like twice the size or thickness of a Switch, and I'm like, I really don't even have a PC gaming library that heavy to really dedicate to it. So I decided not to, but I've played it before, and it's dope. It's super dope. I don't know. I just think it's just for those PC gamers who wanted the option to be able to kind of like have that console feel where they can still play their PC games at the level that they like to play, but now they can play it on the go and they don't have to stay sitting at home on their computer playing it. So I think that's what that was for. So it wasn't gonna fully take off. It wasn't gonna be like a Switch killer, or it wasn't gonna like move itself into the space to be like a true contender with PlayStation and Xbox. But I felt like it had this moment. But I don't know.
Okay. Yeah, people in the chat say it's still strong. It's still
strong. I'm pretty sure it's still strong.
Yeah.
It's still strong in the market that it's catering to. I'm pretty sure it's still strong. I'm pretty sure they're still selling them out, selling well with them. But yeah, it's just like, if that's what you're into, it's a great option if you're into PC gaming and you want to get that mobility of it. Because it is a really dope. It is a really, really dope.
And you basically playing your games through your Steam account, like with the games you purchase on Steam.
You just link your Steam account and then you can play it on the go as long as you have a good connection to download it. Because I don't know if you can play. I'm pretty sure when you log in, you can still download it to the system and then just play the games offline. You don't have to be necessarily connected to the internet. I'm not sure. Maybe you do. Maybe you don't. I don't have one.
Okay.
But when I tested it out, I was in New York at an event and someone had it and they were playing it and we were at the Brooklyn Pier. And I know it wasn't no internet out there like crazy. So they were playing, I think, a game that was
it felt pretty good. Like how like the buttons and
control, everything was butter.
Really?
They played smooth as butter. Yeah, they were playing. Actually, they were playing Apex on it, and it was playing. No, they weren't playing Apex on it. They were playing. It was some first-person shooter, but it wasn't. They were playing like an offline mode of it. I forget what it was. But it was playing smooth.
It was playing smooth. Okay, all right.
Yeah, as far as like there wasn't like no like frame drops or anything like that, or it wasn't like performance issues. So
was you playing any? Well, no, I was about to say you can't play that because it's a Nintendo game. Never mind. Because I'm thinking portable stuff. I'm just thinking like, did you play any like Smash Brothers but I forgot. It's not Nintendo. It's not Nintendo. Yeah.
Yeah. If it's not something that you can get on Steam, then you're not gonna be able to play it on the Steam Deck.
Got you. Because Nintendo they their own economy anyway. So. But hey, speaking of Smash Brothers though. Yeah. You know the
boy
credit.
Sakurai.
Yeah.
Masahiro Sakurai, he made an announcement today. So for those who don't know, Sakurai is sort of the godfather, the creator, the head of Smash Bros. And everything that we've grown to love about this franchise. I mean, Smash Ultimate is literally the apex of Smash games. He's even said so himself, and he finally took a well-deserved few months off from everything, took a vacation. But during that time, he batch recorded over 270 videos for a YouTube channel that he put out over time. And then the funny part about that channel is it's a channel to help people learn how to develop and and create video games. Not only just the development and creation of video games, but also how to assemble a team and work within a team. He pretty much just kind of gave the blueprint of what he's done in his entire tenured career, and sort of like giving you the sauce to the future for future creators and future game developers to know how to run a game studio or the development of a game. But he made his final video actually of this recording as of today of this recording, and he announced that he is now moving his attention to a new game, a new IP. He didn't specifically say what it was. Of course, everybody's gonna automatically think, "Oh, a new Smash Bros. Game for the next Switch console."
What else could he do from the last? Yeah.
So I was gonna get to that. So like, I don't think so, because he even said in this report, he said if he does do another Smash Bros. Game, because of the sheer size and magnitude that was Smash Ultimate, he's like, there's no way I can top that. So the first thing that would have to happen is that the roster would have to shrink. He says I'd have to shrink the roster, which means not everybody would make it into this next game. He said number two, he said he would have to get somebody else's vision and input, because he says I've pretty much given everything that I could present to this as far as all of me. So he would pretty much say it needs a fresh perspective. So he would probably bring in somebody else alongside him to help co-create this game, to give it a new and a fresh vision. So pretty much give Smash sort of a reboot in a way, is what he's saying. He wants to give it a fresh reboot, sort of like how Mortal Kombat did with Mortal Kombat 1.
Yeah.
And kind of reset the timeline.
Yep.
He's saying that's what Smash Bros. Would have to do for him to really continue with this franchise, is give it that reset. And, definitely give you probably your core characters and some fan favorites, but you're not going to get an 80 character roster like Ultimate was. That's if he does do Smash Bros. He's also said he's thinking about bringing back a Kid Icarus game that he created and kind of porting it to the consoles. But I think Sakurai is working on something brand new. Now, what is it? I don't know. Is it an RPG? Is it another fighter? I don't know. He's very tight-lipped about it, but he is saying that he will announce in the future what it is he's working on. He's made a pitch and a proposal that apparently has gotten approved, so most likely it's going to go through Nintendo. So we just have to wait and see. But if it's Sakurai, I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt. He's given us so much great work with Smash that whatever he makes, I know he's going to put his heart and his soul into it. And hopefully it's just as well received as the Smash games. Even though as a Smash aficionado, I would love a new Smash Bros. Game for the next system. And I feel like we still will get one. But if we do, I love his explanation of where the direction of that game would go. And it makes sense, because we've all said, where does he go from here? And the only thing he can do is that reset, where he said, I got to start over in a way, give you the core elements of it, but we need a fresh coat of paint on this, because there's nowhere higher up we can go than what we did with Ultimate.
Yeah. Dang, man, that's wild. It's no way. Like, he knows, like you said, he knows he can't top Smash Brothers, because it was like that. Looking at that character, it was like, damn, like who isn't on that damn game? Like, yeah, that shit was wild. That shit was wild to see.
And I think he made it because he made it with the mindset of, this is my last game. Hiring. I think at that point he was just tired. He was like, I'm gonna make this game, and I'm gonna give you all of me and everything that you ever wanted. I'm giving everybody everything that they ever wanted with this game, and that's gonna be it. And I think after he finally got a vacation and time off and time to kind of like recharge his batteries and recalibrate himself, I mean, it's like anything. When you love something, you can't stay too far away from it.
Yeah.
Like I said,
Yeah.
you can't stay too far away from it. No matter how much you say I'm tired or I want to retire. Once you get some time off and your brain starts going and your mind, your creative juices start kicking up again, you're gonna want to get back into the game and figure out what the next move is. And for him, he's already got that next move planned out. And even when he was off, he still created a whole damn YouTube channel that now has 600,000 subscribers with over almost 300 videos full of content to help future game developers know how to operate and create and build a team to create a game. And those videos are going to be watched for Lord knows how long. So he's going to generate income, passive income just off that channel that he said, okay, I did this. Leave that there. Y'all can do what you want with that. Now I'm on to the next thing. And that's how he is. He's a workaholic. And he likes to, he continually has to work even when he's supposed to not be working. So I respect that. I mean, as a workaholic myself, I get it. As a creative, I get it. So I just want whatever Sakurai does to be good, but also have his all, put his whole heart and soul in it. And if it's a new Smash, great. If it's not, and it's something brand new, I'm here to at least give it my attention and ear and see what it is. And if it's something that I feel like I'll play, I'll give it a shot. And if not, I'll let him live. You know, I'm not gonna be like, oh, Sakurai, he made this trash, this boring looking game. That's what he wants to make. The man gave us years of. He gave us Melee. He gave us Brawl. All the Smash games. He brought Banjo-Kazooie. He gave me Banjo. I can never hate that man. He gave me Banjo-Kazooie and Smash.
You forever grateful. You forever grateful for that man.
Fire, and he made him fire to play with. Come on, bro. He can do no wrong. He can do no wrong.
He said he can do no wrong. He can do no wrong.
You know.
Oh man, that is crazy.
Yeah, man. Yeah, so we'll keep an eye out on that too. But it's good to see that we have a lot of potential things in the pipeline, with the possible new game from Sakurai, or possible new Fight Night in the works, even though it's on some shady shit. And then all this other stuff that especially on the last podcast, the things that we said are upcoming. So 2025 is shaping up to be, 2025 and 6 is shaping up to be some very interesting times for gaming, because we're going to get a lot of great content coming through that we know for sure is happening and that could possibly be happening. So I'm excited for it.
Yep. All right. Well, yeah, that's going to do it for all the news. Anything else we need to touch on that we forget? I think we pretty much got everything as far as the news and topics.
I think that's it. Also, I'll touch on it real quick. I did see a story about this too. Bandai Namco, because we've been talking about the layoffs and people losing their jobs. And Bandai Namco, who just released the phenomenal Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. I haven't played it yet. I haven't got it yet. There's too many games, y'all. Okay, I just started Undisputed. One thing at a time. But it's been getting rave reviews. People have been loving it. People have been getting ass whooped. Grade 8 Vegeta and all the other shit. Look online, you know what I'm talking about. But I heard that they're trying to sort of shrink their workforce, and instead of firing people, they're doing like sort of tactics to make them leave or make them quit their job by how they're just kind of operating. So that's kind of fucked up. I mean, if you want to get rid of people, just like lay them off and give them a severance package like everybody else doing. Don't try to be all like grimy about it and make them quit, because if they quit, then you don't have to pay them severance or other stuff because they quit. So that's kind of jacked up, Bandai Namco.
That is jacked up.
Yeah, it is. Like, hey man, like we gonna make your job hard, or we gonna make you not like where you work now, or make you do some crazy shit just to get you out of the door, so we don't have to lay you off when we know that's what we want to do in the first place. I mean, it's a whole shit happening with these companies lately. I don't like the hotivity right now. I really don't.
Not the hotivity.
It's a lot of hotivity going on right now.
Damn, hoes got to eat too.
But not like this, B. Not like this.
Oh man, that's funny,
it, man. That's it. Yeah, that's it, man. That's all I got, man.
Oh man,
so we'll keep an eye on all these stories, man. But that's it for part one, man.
That's
you got anything, B?
No, man. Just look, make sure y'all keep gaming, play some dope games, recommend some dope games too. If there's anything that you find dope amongst your gamers in this community, or if there's anything that you think that me and Granddad might think is dope that you want us to check out. You know, some low key games that we don't know about. Let us know. You know what I'm saying? Let us know in the comments. Yeah, put us on some stuff or whatever, man. But yeah, that'll do it for part 1. Please tune in for part 2. If you listen to your podcast, we would check out part 2. It'll be next Friday, wherever you get your podcast. And then if you're watching this right now live on Twitch, you about to get part 2 in a few minutes. So keep it locked.
All right, y'all. Catch you on part 2. Peace out.